So, just got back from an interview call about a part time job that I've just applied to, and basically back in the job market now. I guess I'm going to talk about when I started, when I first started working at part time, right? It was a year ago, more than a year ago. It was December 2022. I started a part time job over at Greg's. I've worked there for maybe even more, maybe 9 to 10 months until I've decided to quit just to pursue more about digital marketing, the ins and outs of it, and hopefully I can land freelance jobs in digital marketing. But honestly, I don't have anything bad to say about working with Grex. Well, a few things, but colleagues wise, they are amazing. I love every one of them. That all the people I worked with in Grex, no problem at all. But I don't know why, but maybe in my particular store, that is when bad shit crazy. Like a lot of more people who are actually just stealing. There was this one instance. I wasn't in the store at that time, but my manager at that time actually got into a fight with a customer just because the customer was, well, of course I'm a bit biased, but I'm pretty sure from what my colleagues have told me, it was because of the customer's, let's say, demeanor that escalated this situation. But other than more people stealing, a lot of bad shit, crazy things happening in the store, and not to mention there was actually this one instance. I was in the store. I was actually on the till at that time, but two, I'm pretty sure they were criminals, but they were going at it. One woman just ran straight over the counter, telling us that fucking someone else was after her, and lo and behold, there was another woman who actually just came barging into the store and just uh, said that she was going to off the other woman. And that's basically just a whole other story in and of itself, but I'm not going to talk about that. But at that moment, the reason why I'm telling you this story is what I basically had different intentions. Well, different priorities, you could say. The money was great. I love getting money, actually, just having active income. And the money was not bad at all, especially for a university student like I am. But I was more looking into the getting an experience in retail because I just want to know and feel how it is to work in retail. And yes, I was studying digital marketing. I mean, I'm still studying digital marketing now, but I wasn't even studying too intently. I was just following whatever the university has told me to do, and that's pretty much it. And on top of those, I actually was focusing on boxing. Not too intensely, but I was focusing on boxing with the thought of actually having my first fight in the coming months. But working in Greg's just doesn't help with fighting at all. Because I had to basically wake up bare early in the morning, maybe sometimes around 5 in the morning, just to get myself ready, and work starts at half 6. And at half 6, normally I'll just have to set the store up, and we open at around 7, if I can remember correctly. As I was saying, my friend just called me, but just because of having to wake up early in the morning, I just can't do any road work. I can't actually plan my day out because it's not even that. On top of actually having university, right? My road has changed weekly, so I can't actually stick to a plan for how long I needed to take to actually prepare for a fight. So when I got back to England after a month, well, less than a month of a holiday back in Indonesia, got back to England, and I just stopped. I just stopped working. I gave my notice, 2 weeks notice after a few weeks of working there and experienced all the bad shit, crazy experience. that ha- all that all happened in store, and I've quit. Completely focused on boxing and just a little bit of, you know, improving my digital marketing skills, but it was mostly boxing until I got my first fight. After my first fight, which was early December last year, I, truth be told, I wasn't training too intensely right after that. There were even days where I didn't even go training at all. Not even a run, not even anything. I wasn't just training at all. Completely stopped. But I still visit the gym every now and then, but it wasn't too rigorous, I would say. I actually trained for my first fight. I actually sometimes even trained twice a day. Well, of course, I didn't go 100% for every session, but yeah, sometimes twice. A lot of, but definitely every day I went training. And fast forward to today, which is the 17th of January, after the horrible shit that just happened to me on New Year's Eve, which I'm not going to go into, but basically, I fucked up. I've completely fucked up because I lost my allowance due to a scam. I'm not going to disclose the amount of money that I've lost, but it was bad, man. And fuck it. I remember that day when I realized that I just got. It was a phishing scam, and when I got scammed, bro, I didn't even sleep for a day just because of. I felt responsible for the mistake that I've made. And God bless my parents, God bless my family. They actually gave me more allowance and here and that, but man, I feel horrible just knowing that I've made that grave mistake. That was New Year's Eve. Fast forward to today, money's still gone, but now I'm basically. You know what? I'm going to say it like this. I really thought that actually leaving my home to actually pursue my study abroad so far away from my family has actually changed me a bit in terms of mindset and actually just outlook in life. But when I thought that I've actually grown more mature in the way I think, the way I behave, only at that moment when I lost my money, I can definitely feel a paradigm shift, so to speak, in my mindset. I'm basically just the way I perceive life, the way I look into how people are living, everything just changes. And in effect, I guess it changed me too. And I guess it's just because of different circumstances that life puts you in. And due to this different circumstances, I just have different priorities now. I don't even think about boxing much at all these past few days. I was just thinking about getting back. Well, of course, I have plans. Like I've said in my previous videos, I have plans for 2024. And if I'm being completely honest, the plan only came to fruition after that shit that I've went through. And yeah, I guess life you just have to expect this kind of things because in life you just don't know as much as you think you've got your life planned out. Shit may happen, different opportunities may come up. Like for instance, just got finally I've got an interview, another interview for a part-time job, which now that I think about it is probably just another scam. I have to look into this company. I've sent them an email to give me clarification about what their company actually does, but judging from what their response will be, yeah, it's a wait and see, I guess. But I'm basically just going to look for part time to just so that I can have an active income, because I really need cash flow now. I really need cash flow, and definitely need those funds to actually work on my projects, if I can say so myself. So going to leave you off with this. Don't be scared to actually change priorities because, hey, it's life after all. Okay, so yeah, that's it. Hopefully, I have another idea by the end of this week, but I just have to prepare for a lot of shit. I'm going to go back studying, and if all goes according to plan, after studying, I'm going to get flat out drunk with a few of my friends tonight. So take care. I guess I'll see you in a bit.